welcome back to another video, and in today's video we'll be counting down my personal top 5 rides at the ALTON Towers Resort.
ALTON Towers Resort. There's no feeling like it. Book a day or a stay today.
Starting off at number 5, we have a very family coaster. We have 13. 13 is known as a kid family friendly roller coaster. This has a nice drop, a nice drop track as well inside the building, if you didn't know already. The only thing that ruins it for me is just the trims on the drop, but in general it's a good roller coaster. Start off by taking a left bend outside the station and then climbing a very tall lift hill, to be honest. Then you go down the first drop, which has the trim brakes on it. You do a right helix over an airtime hill, over an outer bankish airtime hill, into some twists and turns, and then you enter the second lift. This lift will take you up into the drop track, where you drop down, do a little bit of a backwards helix, and then come back into the brakes, where a switch track triggers, and you go back into the station. At number 4, we do have Rita. Rita is a hydraulic accelerating roller coaster, and is actually quite good for what it is. You start off by going obviously into the launch, then into a right turn, over a little bit of a airtime hill turn, over another turn that takes you right, and then you go into a little bump and into the brakes. It's short but sweet. At number 3, I have gone ahead and put the Wicker Man. The Wicker Man is a wooden coaster located in the Mutiny Bay area. It's got a few good twists and turns, it's quite rough, and that's basically all I've got to say about it. So you start off by coming outside of the station, take a right turn, a left turn, and then enter up the wonky lift hill. You then turn left from the lift hill and go down a first drop into an airtime hill, and then go into a second drop, which is a quick right turn, a quick left turn, and takes you through the Wicker Man statue. Then you go over the queue line with a hard right turn, taking you over to some airtime hills, and then straight back through the Wicker Man to go down and into another turn. This turn goes into a flat turn, which will take you right, and then into another drop, which will take you straight into an airtime hill, through the Wicker Man again, and then you'll turn right again and go to another turn, and then turn left again and go into the brakes. And at my number 2 spot is, drumroll please, the Smiler. Smiler is a Gerstlauer Infinity coaster, first of its kind actually, and it has 14 inversions, which means it flips you upside down 14 times. Don't know why I did this, but okay. Now I'm not going to go over the full layout, but I'll go over some key elements. The key elements I would say is the first inversion, the 2 airtime hills, the sea serpent roll, and also the batwing. So we have made it to number 1. My number 1 coaster at the ALTON Towers Resort is Nemesis Reborn. Now Nemesis Reborn is a B&M invert manufactured by obviously B&M and designed by John Walsley and rethemed by John Burton. Now this ride is absolutely fantastic. The whippage, the theming, it's just all on key. I'm actually going to go over the full layout of this ride. So it starts off with a right turn into the lift hill. Off the lift hill you go straight left, which has a great whippage down the drop. Once you go down the first drop you go into a corkscrew, which absolutely whips you right round. Then you go to the first helix, so it'll proper make the blood rush all the way to your feet, and most people will grey or black out. Then it'll hit you into a 0G roll, extra forceful, flinging you into your seat. Then you go over a little right turn, and then you'll go into the vertical loop. This vertical loop sticks you in your seat unless you're on the front row, which you'll get some good hang time. Back row, you get whipped around it. Then you go into a little left turn, so that's just a basic chill left turn. And then you go into one of the best parts of the ride, which is a right corkscrew, which is absolutely amazing. This is one of the best elements on the ride. So you have the first corkscrew and the second corkscrew, both as good as each other. Personally, I do prefer the second one though, just as it gets near miss to the buzz and all that stuff. Then after that you hit a right turn and straight into the brake, short but sweet, and it's an amazing ride. I want to thank you guys for joining me on this video to count down my top 5 roller coasters at the ALTON Rental Resort. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Goodbye.